What if I told you the universe, the galaxies, the stars, your entire existence, already has an expiration date? What if the end of everything isn't some distant fantasy, but a real scientific event that is already in motion? Tonight, we dive deep into the most chilling theories about how the universe will one day end. Welcome to Information World. The universe has been alive for 13.8 billion years, but modern physics agrees on one thing: it will not last forever. Scientists have uncovered multiple ways reality might collapse, fade, or be torn apart, and each theory is more terrifying than the last. Some predict a silent death, others predict violent cosmic destruction, and a few suggest the universe could simply disappear without warning. Let's explore the most haunting possibilities. Imagine a future where no stars shine. No galaxies form. No energy exists to power life. This is the idea of heat death, the most widely accepted ending of the universe. In this scenario, the universe keeps expanding until energy becomes so evenly spread that nothing can happen anymore. No heat, no light, no movement. Every star eventually burns out. Every black hole evaporates. What remains is endless darkness, near absolute zero temperature, and a silent, frozen void that lasts forever. It's not dramatic, it's simply hopeless. The universe doesn't explode. It stops. But there is another possibility, an ending where the universe doesn't freeze, it collapses. This is the idea of the Big Crunch. If gravity someday overpowers expansion, everything in the universe will begin falling inward. Galaxies will collide. Stars will crash into each other. Radiation levels will rise until the entire sky burns. Space itself will shrink until everything compresses into a single point, the universe folding back into the same condition it began with. Some scientists believe this collapse could trigger a new Big Bang, meaning the universe may be an endless cycle reborn over and over again. However, some theories predict the opposite of collapse. Instead of the universe shrinking, expansion could become so strong that it tears everything apart. This is the terrifying scenario known as the Big Rip. Dark energy, the strange force pushing the universe outward, is accelerating. If it continues to accelerate, there will come a moment when galaxies can no longer stay together. Then solar systems will be ripped apart. Then planets. And finally, the expansion will become so extreme that atoms themselves will be torn to pieces. Reality would literally rip open. This could happen in 22 billion years, but scientists admit dark energy could change suddenly. If it strengthens, the countdown begins. But none of these endings compare to the dread of vacuum decay. Quantum physics suggests that our universe might be in a false vacuum, a temporary state that could collapse at any moment. If this collapse happens, it will create a bubble of destruction that expands at the speed of light. Inside the bubble, the laws of physics themselves would be rewritten. Atoms wouldn't hold together. Space wouldn't behave the same. Everything would be erased instantly. You would never see it coming. You wouldn't feel it. Reality would simply vanish. What scares scientists most is that vacuum decay might have already started somewhere in the universe, and could be on its way here right now. There's also the possibility that all matter is temporary. Some theories suggest protons may eventually decay, slowly turning everything into radiation. If that's true, then over unimaginable time, all stars, planets, mountains, and objects will dissolve. After countless trillions of years, the universe becomes a thin mist of scattered particles drifting through a dark, empty cosmos. No light. No matter. No structure. Just a slow fading into nothingness. But the universe might end in a stranger way, not through destruction, but through a breakdown of time itself. If expansion continues forever, the flow of time may gradually distort. Clocks could slow. Physical constants could drift. Eventually, time may stop completely. A frozen universe, not dead from violence, but trapped in a single unmoving moment for eternity. It's one of the most bizarre endings ever proposed, but mathematically possible. And then there's the possibility that shocks everyone. A theory not widely accepted but deeply fascinating: the simulation shutdown. If the universe is a simulation, its end could come from outside. A shutdown. A reboot. A glitch. Reality could suddenly flicker, freeze, and disappear. Not because of natural cosmic forces, but because something or someone ended the program. The universe wouldn't die. It would simply turn off. So how will the universe actually end? Based on current physics, heat death is considered the most likely. A slow, cold fading into darkness. But the truth is, scientists still don't fully understand dark energy, quantum mechanics, or the deeper structure of reality. The universe could collapse, rip apart, or silently dissolve. It could vanish in a quantum flash or freeze in timeless stillness. The end of everything remains one of the greatest mysteries in existence. Thank you for watching, and if you want to explore more of the universe's deepest secrets, subscribe to Information World. Until next time, keep your eyes on the stars, because one day, they may not be there anymore.